Hey guys, how's it going? Right now I'm in Missouri on my way to Kansas, and then tomorrow I'm going to be in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Hoping to visit a karate studio tomorrow night in Santa Fe. Last week I was driving through the open fields of Illinois, and I was really disappointed because there was all these fields and no cows. Some of you may know this about me. One of my favorite things to do in the car is to spot cows. And now I'm driving through Missouri, and there are cows everywhere. It's amazing. Usually when I drive, I count cows on the side of the road. Not exact numbers, but approximate number of cows. Me and my friends, I say me and my friends, it's mostly just me, came up with a unit of measurement for cows called a moo. One moo is approximately 1 to 10 cows. So if you see a cow in the field, you say, oh, that's one moo of cows. If you see 15 cows, you might say, oh yeah, that's 2 moos of cows. So approximate numbers. Even when you're using moos, it's kind of hard to keep track of cows when you're driving just because you're trying to focus on the road. It's a lot easier when there's somebody next to you. Even if they don't particularly care about the cow counting game, you can shout and be like, hey, there's some cows over there. How many moos do you think that is? And if they're nice enough, they'll count the cows for you. And then of course, if you're in the passenger seat, you can just count cows yourself. But I'm having a hard time keeping track of cows because A, I'm driving, and B, there's so many cows here. It's awesome. So doing a lot of driving, I've been thinking about car games. When I was a kid, we didn't really play very many car games. Sometimes we would play the alphabet game, looking for letters on the side of the road. And I would play the punch buggy game, where if you see a Volkswagen Bug, you would shout, red punch buggy, and then punch somebody and say no punch back. My brother didn't like that game much because he didn't like getting punched by me, which is fair. So after a while I stopped doing the punching, but I was still looking for punch buggies. But that was about it as far as car games go. I know this one family in Michigan who play a car game with so many rules and so many things you're looking out for, you would need a rule book just to be able to play it. Including, but not limited to, yellow cars, water towers, motorcycles, vanity plates, other fun colors of cars. I can't even remember them all. And then there's special rules for graveyards and train tracks and all sorts of other stuff. And learning this game from them, I'm like, you guys are crazy. Nobody plays this many car games. So driving around and staying with different people, I've been asking people what kind of car games they play. And I'm really surprised how many of these different car games come up again and again from different families that have like no real relation to each other. So far, I think the most common one I've seen is punch buggies or slug bugs. And the next to that is yellow cars, which again, before I met this family in Michigan, I thought nobody did. But since then, I've met people in Delaware, people in California, and everyone in between that play yellow car. I've heard all different names for this. Some people shout out yellow car, some people shout rubber ducky, some people shout Skittles. So I'm curious, if you guys would, comment below and let me know what kind of car games you play. Another thing to look out for on road trips is funny signs. I saw one back in Michigan that just said yes, with big letters and an exclamation point, but like no website and no like phone number or anything, just the word yes. And I wonder who the heck pays for a billboard just to put the word yes on it. On this particular road in Missouri, there are signs every once in a while that say this highway is sponsored by XYZ. I saw a cafe, I saw a church, I saw in loving memory of a family member. But my favorite so far said this portion of the highway is sponsored by Joe. No last name, no description, just Joe. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to Joe. Thank you for sponsoring that portion of the highway. I greatly enjoyed driving on it. I appreciated the number of cows. I appreciate you, Joe. Keep on doing whatever Joe does. Check out all these cows.